Okay, technology is absolutely not on my side today. Let me explain. I was in the Z, tried to do a live stream, and just got disconnected. Don't know what's going on. Second time, all right, things are going well, chatting for maybe 3 minutes, and my iPhone overheats. Okay, dead, overheats. But that will not stop me, okay? Because I have a message. I have a message today. First, let's acknowledge some people that are here joining us. By the way, I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, but you guys already know that. As you can see, I rushed back into the office, and hopefully this thing will cool off. Doesn't matter. I have my MacBook here. Let's acknowledge you guys, because you guys are joining me for a third time today. So thank you so much. Sean, third time's the charm. Yes. Fitzgerald, pray it works. Hopefully this will work unless my computer just dies. Cowboy Swami, my man. Shinobi, I am back, dude. Valen, what's going on? Hayden from England, how are you, man? Callias, what's going on? Texas. People are giving me. We're back in business. Yes, we are, guys. Fitzgerald, you've learned a valuable lesson. Get off my back, guys, okay? It's not my fault. People are giving me crap right now. Mook Rage, England, Netherlands, Scotland. We got a couple people from Scotland. GSF and Bacon Eater, both from Scotland. What's going on? Liverpool. Woo! All right, guys. So I was in the middle. Sweden in the house, NYC, the Big Apple. Heck yes. Steven from SoCal. I'm from SoCal too. All right. So I was in the middle of thanking you guys for 50,000 subscribers. Seriously ridiculous. Now, what I was saying before technology rudely interrupted me is that this is all thanks to you guys. Seriously, this is all you. All right. I was gonna wait to kind of announce it Saturday morning when I saw that I reached the 50,000 mark. Freaked out. Thought it was ridiculously cool. It was either Saturday morning or Sunday. I don't remember. Might have been Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Anyway, I immediately wanted to thank you guys. Didn't quite know how to do it. Didn't want to film that day. And so I wrote a little blurb on my YouTube channel thanking you guys, telling you how special you are to me. But I didn't feel satisfied. All right. It wasn't enough. I wanted to talk to you guys because you guys are super important to me. And that's why before I do the video today, just want to jump on here and actually talk and go live. And thank you so much for 50,000 subscribers. You know, really funny. Been doing YouTube for about 13 months, almost exactly, I think. And about a year ago, when I filmed my first episode here, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna I review my bubble back, my Rolex bubble back, and what do I do after that? I just upload it on YouTube and then viewers show up, like subscribers show up. Like, how does this work? I had no idea what how to be in this YouTube space. It was just super confusing to me. By the way, the reason I got a little bit flustered there is because Bacon Eater just commented, "Don't take offense, but you look like a dental nurse in the t-shirt." Really? Dental nurses look like this? No. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I didn't know what was going on with YouTube. I didn't know like how to function in the YouTube space, right? I literally had this dinky little tripod with that Nikon Coolpix, that like tiny Nikon Coolpix, the worst quality ever. All right, but guess what? I filmed that bubble back review. I uploaded it, and people started watching it. Never did I ever think I would get 1,000 subscribers. I remember the day, literally, I remember when I got 42 views on that video, on that episode, I freaked out. I thought that was crazy. All right. Like, seriously, I was like, wow, 42 people watched my review on a bubble back. Like, ridiculous. And then when I got 100 subscribers, I was like, oh my God, 100 people in the world are watching my content. And then we hit 1,000 and then 2,000. And then it kind of started snowballing from there. And 50,000 guys, seriously, I'm sure some other channels just totally crushed that number. But for me, in just about a year, that's it. I want to thank you. Seriously, I want to thank you guys. That's amazing. And what I was saying earlier before my phone overheated and shut off, it's really changed my day-to-day life. Being the time teller and having you guys join me every day, because it not only gives me a sense of purpose. I feel like I have people that rely on me, and people that expect good content from me. It kind of holds me to a certain standard. It's impossible for me to rest on my laurels now. Honestly, because of you guys, that I've almost become better as a man. I wake up every day and there's no question that I have to get down to business. All right. There's no question that I have to wake up every morning with a purpose. And I have you guys there. You expect me to be my best and nothing less. And I will never be worse one day than I was the day before, because I'm going to constantly be better and better and better and better. And if I ever slip up, if I ever am not on it, I expect you guys to let me know and hold me accountable. And you guys have been doing that thus far, so I expect it from this moment on. And yeah, I would not be the time teller without you guys. And just like I said earlier, again, before, I feel like I'm reiterating myself, but it's that live stream was trashed because my phone kind of died. It takes more than one person to have a conversation. So without my 50,000 subscribers, it would just be some hairy dude, yelling at a camera. But you guys have made it so much more than that. So I want to thank you, seriously. Let me look at the comment section, because I've been kind of ranting a little bit. Hayden asked earlier, what watches are you all wearing? Yeah, guys, let's do a wrist check. What are you guys wearing? By the way, it's 1:00 p.m. Let's get down to business. I'm wearing my Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. Beautiful, beautiful field watch. And this is kind of relevant to the next video, next episode I'm going to be working on for you guys. As I said earlier, I've been getting a lot of questions on which watches in my collection I've been wearing a lot lately. This one's definitely going to be on the list, so stay tuned for that. Let me look at the comment section. Wayne Baca says, congratulations. Thank you, brother. Links Outdoors says, I'm new but hooked on watches again thanks to you. Dude, watches are a good thing to get hooked on. A little bit of an expensive hobby, but worth it. Let's see. Robert Gordon says, congrats. It's been interesting. Has been interesting, man. Berth Romensky says, greetings from Holland. What's going on, Holland? Oysen says, 50K subs, but nearly 7 million views. I didn't know that. 7 million views is ridiculous. That is awesome. It's all thanks to you guys. Mook Rage. So back when I had those 42 views on my first episode, Mook Rage says, I was one of those 42 hombre. Well, thank you, Mook Rage. You've been here since the beginning, honestly. Dustin Buchanan says, how long until you came up with your I didn't invent time, I just tell it? I actually said that on the very first episode. I knew before I went into that first episode, I knew that I wanted to kind of have a thing. Obviously, my earlier episodes aren't as fluid as or cohesive as the current ones are, because hopefully you guys have been noticing that I've been progressing. Hopefully I've been progressing. So the older episodes are a little bit more disjointed. But I knew the time teller that wasn't taken, like no one on YouTube was called the time teller doing watch reviews. So I was like, okay, I'll be the time teller. And my thing could be me telling people the time. And that's going to be kind of my catchphrase, if you will. And so I did that. I told the time in the episode. And then at the end of the episode, I was just like, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. And believe me, to this day, I get people who aren't subscribers being like, oh my God, that's so cringy. The way you say that is so cringy. It makes me want to turn my computer off. It's like, okay, then go for it. I don't care. I think it's awesome. So it didn't take me that long to come up with that. Kind of just said it. Let me see. I'm still going through the comment section, guys. Akash Patel says, I gotta watch that bubble back review again. You should. Guys, do you want some perspective? If any of my new subscribers are here, and again, I've been getting a lot lately, and I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed. So any of my newer subscribers, please, I urge you, I have over 200, I believe, episodes now. Go ahead and watch some of my older stuff. It is not as fluid, and the quality is way worse, and the audio quality for sure is way worse in my older episodes. But a lot of questions you guys asked me, I've actually touched upon in older episodes. Don't worry, I'm gonna rehash these and answer your questions in newer episodes. But if you want to watch some of my older content, there's some good stuff in there. Nameless says, congratulations, Broham. Thank you so much. Sam Cooper, well done. You deserve it. Thank you, brother. It means a lot. Dustin says, damn it, we can't see your SKX poster. There it is. Mook Rage says, I have a pillow with your face on it. We talk watches in the early hours. Well, I am flattered. I am flattered. You're the first person that's ever told me that. John L., you are the time teller. If you don't, who will? Yeah, if I don't tell time, who's going to tell time? Come on. We got people doing some wrist checks. People are wearing Hamilton Khaki Field. Theo's wearing the Hamilton as well. Josh is wearing a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. Great watch. Let me go up here. Met Goal 1919 is wearing a Christopher Ward C60 GMT, the 38 millimeter. Great choice, man. Simone is wearing the Casio F91W. Charlie Hustle, Orient Mako XL. Alrighty. Caricio is wearing 1976 Pogue. Very, very cool, guys. Let's see what else. We got some Christopher Ward fans, C65 GMT in the building. SNK 809. Let's see. Corin Jones is wearing SNK 809. Great choice. Okay, so Satan Gunner has a question for me. Hey man, I know you have mostly automatics, but for your quartz watches, do you keep them all charged or do you put a battery when used? I think what I'm going to try to answer, I'm not quite, you can clarify your comment. I'm not quite sure what you mean, but I do keep fresh batteries in all the quartz watches that I have. Do not, if you notice that one of your quartz watches has stopped running, remove the battery as soon as possible. Okay, guys, you do not want one of those batteries corroding or leaking in the movement, because if it leaks in that housing, the movement is trashed. Okay, so do a good job about that. Try to keep fresh batteries in your quartz watches, or if you don't expect to be wearing them like for incredibly long periods of time, just leave it empty. Just take the battery out. Safer that way. But yeah, the worst thing possible is to notice that one of your quartz watches has died, open up that case back and see that there's battery acid and the movement's corroded, because if that happens, you're done. Cowboy Swami, Deep Sea. Woo! He's got a Deep Sea. Dude's a baller. John L. says, I loved your old watch rants. Heck yeah. More edge rants on the way. Let's see. Vlad the Impaler says, where's your cat partner? Which one? I have a couple. They're sleeping right now. Ryan Hugweg says, Jory, check your Instagram DMs. I spent about 20 minutes earlier going through them. Guys, as I said earlier, if I don't get to yours, just please be patient. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very lucky to say I have like hundreds of people writing to me a day, and I do respond to everyone. So please, please just have patience. I am not ignoring you. It's just that I haven't quite gotten to your message yet. So yeah, get a lot of messages daily. Keep them coming. I'm not complaining. Very happy about it. But again, I'm just one guy. I'm not having an assistant or an intern or anything write to you guys. It's me. It is just me. Paul's wearing a Hamilton Interstellar. John L says, because of you, I now have an SKX. Heck yeah, good choice. Okay, Eric with a K asks, Seiko SKX or Tissot Lilakla? Now, the Tissot Lilakla, or Lilakla, however you want to say it, I'm mispronouncing it, and the SKX, those are two vastly different watches. All right. The Tissot is probably a bit more versatile. You can get it on a bracelet, so it looks fairly sporty. You could also put it on a leather strap, and it can be quite dressy. Has a beautiful guilloche dial. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you want the Tissot, spend a little bit more for the Powermatic 80. Okay, get that movement. The Powermatic 80 I've recommended to a ton of people. Very, very, very cool watch. But between those two watches, I'd go for an SKX, obviously. But I mean, okay. What comes next on your channel? Any bigger plans? Well, yeah. I mean, we're just gonna get bigger and better here, guys. Sorry, this is cold brew. Yeah, a lot of big plans for the Time Teller channel. We're gonna keep increasing. We're gonna get some cooler watches in here to review and talk about, and obviously more rants, obviously more live streams. We're going to be talking to more people in the watch world, some people more knowledgeable than myself. Hopefully the content gets a lot better. Also, I urge you to check out my other channel, Time Away channel, because we're doing a whole lot of new stuff over there as well. So let me see. I like you. What do I care? Asks. Oh, what did do Carew? Sorry. Asks or says, I like you even more when I heard you like powerlifting. It's true. Huge passion of mine. Bruno, congrats on 50,000. Always loved your content. I don't care if I disagree sometimes. Still awesome. Well, thank you, Bruno. That's another thing I wanted to touch upon. One of the best things about this hobby, or hobbies in general, is that we don't have to be in agreement at all time. Okay, we don't need to have the same opinions. If everybody liked the same watch, this hobby would be boring. And I would get bored of it, and I would leave, and I would never look at another watch. The fun thing is sharing different perspectives and opinions and debating. And I say debating because a debate can still be civil. Arguing, excuse me, argumenting. Arguing in the comment section and putting people down is just silly. It's not productive. It's stupid. I'll debate. I'll talk to people that like Invictas. Dude, if you like an Invicta, that's fine. Just you need to be okay with me not liking Invicta. Every video I make, I get 100 people telling me that whatever watch I spoke about sucks. That's fine. You guys can have that opinion. That's totally cool. We don't all need to like the same things. And I think that's what makes this channel so valuable, is that we can have different opinions. Jeffrey Wood just joining. Congrats on 50K. Thank you, brother. You've been here since the beginning, and I don't forget that. John L says, since you hit 50K before Federico, does that mean he owes you a new watch? I don't know. I guess we'll have to talk to Delray Watches and see if they can hook me up. I'm just kidding. Ian Galt says, congrats, been with you since 2K. Ian, you've been one of my first followers as well, so thank you. Thank you so much. Been with you since 2K, he said. 2000. Heck yes. Ohio Pipes, what watch do you have on? I have Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. This is that almost reissue, their 1940s like reissue. Jory, best daily office-based watch for about 800. Check out the Hamilton Jazzmaster line, honestly. I know I'm wearing a Hamilton, so it sounds kind of biased, but seriously, check out the Hamilton Jazzmaster line. Ohio Pipes, how much does this watch go for? It's out of stock a lot of places, but if you write to Hamilton directly, that's where I actually ended up getting this. So I was going to go gray market to buy this watch, out of stock everywhere. Emailed Hamilton directly. Well, my parents did, because this was a birthday present from them to me. But they emailed Hamilton directly, and Hamilton acquired one for them. And yeah, Valen says around 475. Yeah, it's about right. But from Hamilton directly, it's probably going to be closer to the 500s. But well worth it, honestly, well worth it. Jose, greetings from Portugal. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. Vlad, do you know anything about Harwood watches? I don't. Never heard of them. Sorry. Ian, cheers, Jory. Thanks for the shout out. Heck yeah, man. You've been here since the beginning, Ian, of course. Grim Reaper, Seiko Astron. Your views? Great watch. I'm not a fan of the design. I don't like any of the Astron series. The Cortura series, not a fan. A little bit too out there, a little bit too modern. Not a fan of those. Oh, okay. My phone is awake now. Blazin Mark 1. Buying subs isn't momentous. Okay, yeah. I definitely bought all my subscribers. That's why there's 171 people in here talking to me. I'm also on my phone typing in all the questions and comments in this live stream. I'm incredible at multitasking. So yeah, all these people here are fake. And Blazin Mark, you're the only real person in this live stream. So I'm actually only talking to you. Vlad, check out Harwood watches. I have one. It would be a nice topic. Yeah, I'll check them out. See, okay, so this is Robert Gordon. Thanks for paying us, by the way. Robert, you're a robot, dude. You don't exist, so I don't have to pay you. Remember, you're a bot. You're a bot that I bought. I bought a bot. You're a robot, Robert. Remember, so I don't pay you. Sean James, way to expose yourself. I know. Shh, I bought all my followers. Chief Rabbi says, I'm fake. John L says, wait, we're getting money for subscribing. Can I get a new watch instead of cash? Ali says, yeah, I'm being paid 3 watches a week. Chief Rabbi says, he pays me well. Richard Villanova says, checks in the mail. Abraham says, how much did y'all get paid? I only got $5. Bruce Butterfield, dude, do you even lift? You tell me! Just kidding, dude. This cold brew, man, going straight to my head. Shane Lewis, hey, where's my pay? Patrick, unsubscribing until I get that T3 paycheck. Juiceman997, I'm fake. So is my wife. Aw, thanks, guys. Thanks for both being fake subscribers. Ooh, here's a good question by Kione. Aloha from Hawaii. Love Hawaii. Been there like 8 times. Love it. Love Hawaii. Okay, so someone, real quick. Noel, love from India. What's going on, India? Real quick. Someone asked me something and I don't want to forget it. Man, I'm so sorry. Your comment's been lost in the sauce. Where is it? Lost in the sauce. Someone asked, where is it? Someone asked, what watch do I wear to go swimming? I'm sorry if I lost the comment. I'd like to shout you out. There's a few watches I really like to swim in. My Boulder Odyssey 500 meter. I just took that to the beach not too long ago when I went to Santa Barbara and I was swimming in the Pacific. Brought that. That's a really fun watch to swim in. Obviously, my SKX and my Tuna. My Tuna is kind of my go-to everyday watch, and I use that in every situation. But yeah, my Boulder Odyssey I've been swimming in a lot lately. 500 meter diver, so it's definitely good enough to go in, a pool or the ocean for that matter. And believe me, when I'm in the ocean, I don't go anywhere near 500 meters. Billy Bob says, I'm saving my checks for a Rolex, buddy. Well, more checks on the way. Thank you to all my bought and paid for Rovat subscribers. It's ridiculous, dude. I get a few people. It's not a lot, but I'll say 2 a month. So it's a really low number. You guys know I get huge, enormous amounts of hate mail, like honest hate mail. But honestly, for every one person that says something mean to me, there's like 100 people in that person's place that are just awesome supporters of the channel. And that's why this channel is yours, guys. Seriously, I owe this all to you. But what I'm trying to say is there's about 2 people a month that accuse me of buying my subscribers. And some of them go so far as to say that I've created the comments and questions in the comment section of my videos, which is crazy because do you know how long that would take me to do that? But yeah, it's only like 2 people a month, but I guess this one dude in here is one of those people. So we can expect at least another person by the end of September. But it's just ridiculous. I wish I had that time. I do not have the time to do that. See more people in the comment section. Hazlitt says, I'm real. Really mad that you didn't pay me. SO371, congrats from Austria for 50K. Thank you, brother. Captain Obvious, can we get a video on the 370Z? Yeah, you can. I film all that stuff on the Time Away channel. Talk about my Jeep and my Z and powerlifting. So if you want that kind of content, you're going to go to kind of my daily vlog channel. It's called Time Away. Obviously, I'm the thumbnail, so you'll know which one is me. But I don't want to put kind of that car weightlifting content on the Time Teller channel, because I don't think it's fair for all of you guys that come here to just talk about watches. You know, I don't want to dilute this channel. I'd rather put the outside, you know, positivity, mindset, business, that type of stuff, cars, weightlifting, my other hobbies. I'd rather put that on a separate channel. So I think we have like 500 subscribers over at the Time Away channel. I'm trying to get 1,000 in September in this month. So please go over there, Time Away. I'll leave a link in the description of this live stream. It's not there right now, but you can go to the Time Teller channel homepage, go to the About section, and there's a link to the channel over there. Trying to get 1,000 subscribers in September, guys. It'd be huge if you guys help me out with that. Sam Cooper, you're a car guy as well? Heck yeah, I'm a car guy. You guys need to follow me over at the Time Away channel and on Instagram at the simple consultant. Excuse me. Ton of pictures of my cars. Huge car guy. I think a lot of watch guys are car guys. Question: best entry level automatic dress watch. Around 150 bucks. Orient Bambino. Orient Bambino. Orient Bambino. Orient Bambino. Orient Bambino. Orient Bambino. Seven-inch wrist. You've been to Thailand? Not been to Thailand. John, I'm not a car guy. You don't have to be a car guy. That's not. Not every watch guy is a car guy. I just think there's a definite connection. You know, we look at watches as kind of mechanical art that a person has had to spend time to design and make, and there's a lot of different parts that go together working in harmony. I mean, that's how we look at watches. I think a lot of car guys look at cars the same way. At least I do. But yeah, you don't have to be a car guy and a watch guy. Ian, cars and watches go together like fish and chips. Amen, brother. Love fish and chips. Abram, my first automatic was the Orient Bambino, thanks to you. Heck yes, brother. Orient Bambino, I don't own one, and I know it's going to upset you guys. You're not allowed to talk about it unless you own it. But I've held one. I've worn one. Great, great, great watch. 7-inch wrist. You have any quartz watches? Yeah, dude. I have a few quartz watches. Got to watch some more of my videos, buddy. Guys, fill 7-inch wrists into my quartz watches. Let them know. Diamondbacks 47. No cream or sugar until Saturday. Exactly, guys. This is cold brew. Says Goodman Venti cold brew. Black. Nada. SoCal Entourage is here. Roast Vincero, please. There will be a Vincero roast coming up, so brace yourselves. What's next on your shopping list? Peter Williams. Ooh, my watch list is growing daily. So I'm excited for that. Temme says, my Sorry 082, the Persage, was also thanks to Jory. Gorgeous watch right there. Great watch. Love that watch in my collection. Beautiful. Captain Obvious, money is no object. One watch for the rest of your life. What's your choice? Oh my God, dude. That's a hard question. Captain Obvious, let me think of that and I'll make a video about it, because that's a difficult question. Now, one thing I've said before is if I could only wear one watch that I own for the rest of my life, it'd probably be my Rolex Date 1500, because it does everything fairly well, right? Threaded crown, 100-meter water resistance rating, could be dressed up, could be a little bit more sporty on that oyster bracelet, has some provenance behind it. It's a Rolex, if that matters to anyone. So it does everything fairly well. Not too big, not so tiny that it's like weird. Just really good, kind of simple, clean, impressive watch. Let's see. Vishal says Seiko Alpinist is real great. I agree, man. Absolutely. Blazing Mark, again, dude talking about buying subs. He says, can I pay for the next 50,000 subs, Jory? You want to donate to the channel? Go for it. But at least spell my name right on the check, because you put 2 R's in Jory. So if you're going to write that check to me, only 1 R, please. And that's Mr. Jory to you. Dean says, I'd love a black dial Alpinist. Yeah. I would love the kind of cream dial Alpinist, but incredibly hard to find. Almost never shows up on the secondhand market, so it's crazy. So, Cal, how often do you eat at least sandwiches? Oh my God. Mr. Baguette is better than Lee's, actually. How about favorite NATO rubber / silicone strap? Favorite strap? I'm not a huge fan of silicone straps. You guys know that. NATO straps I do like. Silicone doesn't breathe well. I'm also kind of sensitive to heat rashes. I get those. So when it gets super, super hot, silicone's a no-no for me. Dean says yes, and expensive. Yeah, that cream dial, white dial, Alpinist, super expensive. If it ever does show up on the secondhand market, rare and expensive. You're absolutely right from that. So Cal, I know how much you love that Vietnamese coffee. Love Vietnamese coffee. Love Vietnamese coffee. But only on Saturdays. Saturday, that's kind of my ritual, my Saturday ritual. Wake up, go to the shop, get some Vietnamese coffee. Just a great way to start the morning. Do you like complications in a watch? Yeah, certain ones. And I'm very picky. Very, very picky. You guys know that. Will Clevitt, congrats on 50K. Thank you so much, man. John, what about banh mi? Yeah, dude. Mr. Baguette makes the best banh mi in SoCal, and I'm not kidding. Love it, 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 love it. All the Vietnamese ladies that work there recognize me at this point because I'm this huge white dude with a huge beard, and they're like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna have to make like 12 banh mi for him." Mr. Baguette, I don't know if it's a chain. I know Lee's. There's a few Lee's coffees. Mr. Baguette, I don't know if it's only in SoCal. I don't know if there's multiple locations. I only go to the same location each time. Model, hello from Romania. What's going on, Romania? Camille, is it 50,000? Congrats. Thanks so much, man. Is the Seiko SNZ FK17 a good choice? Dude, I don't... Hold on, guys. If someone knows which watch that is, off the top of your head, tell him your opinion. SNZFK17. I don't know that reference number off the top of my head. I'm looking it up right now, dude. Oh, yeah. So here's what upset. I was going to make a video on these watches from Seiko 5. The Seiko 5 divers, they claim that they're diver style watches. They're not dive watches. And here's what upsets me about these Seiko 5 divers is that they don't have threaded crowns. Okay, they have 100-meter water resistance ratings, but they don't have threaded crowns. And the way that Seiko gets around that is they say, "Oh, it's just a dive style watch." Well, here's the thing: that watch is over $100. Okay, if you're gonna spend over $100 on a dive style watch, just get an Orient Mako or an Orient Ray, and you can get a legit dive watch. Or get an SKX, it's a legit dive watch. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to spend over $100, if you're going to spend that money, get a real dive watch. I know it's hard for me to speak against Seiko, but it's true. Seiko doesn't do everything well, and I'm not a huge fan of the Seiko 5 line. Will Clevitt says, Invicta Pro Diver. You are now blocked, Will. You're blocked. You are banned. I'm just kidding. Okay. SoCal says, 100% agree, my man. Thank you. Valentige says, do you have other collectibles? Like knives, glasses, lighters, etc.? Yeah, I do collect other things, and I would love to talk to you guys about it. It's not going to be on this channel, though. It's going to be on the Time Away channel. Subscribe to Time Away. I get a ton of awesome questions about things I would love to talk to you guys about. Cars, my other collectibles, which I have a lot of. You know, mindset, how I stay positive all the time, how I go about my day running a business and a YouTube channel, powerlifting, all these things that I would love to talk to you guys about are on the Time Away channel. I don't want to talk about that here because it's not fair to some of the other subscribers who are here just for kind of watch stuff. SoCal Entourage, Connie. Yes, Connie, my girl, is in the other channel as well. Do I collect women? Only one, and I have my Grail. So happy to say I have my Grail woman. Let's see. Dean says the Cream Alpinist is on eBay for $1,300 with 8 hours of bidding left to go. Dang. You guys can jump on that if you want. I'm not going to do that right now, although it is a really cool watch. Best moon phase, Frederic Constant moon timer. Sion CY says, hello, Jory, all the way from the Netherlands. I love your channel, dude. You are informative and hilarious. I'll most likely buy a G-Shock DW5600BB because of your videos. Great watch. Minimal, still really tough, has some great functionality, and super affordable, guys. It's not the most expensive watch in the world. So great watch. Marissa says, Shon it. Indeed. SoCal Entourage, when are you coming out with your own line of straps? Shh. These are future endeavors. Get ready for it, guys. A lot of things coming out from the Time Teller channel. Caleb, best office watch new or used for under $800. Guys, around that $800 mark, when we're looking at kind of semi-formal, business casual, kind of dressy, everyday watches, check out the Hamilton Jazzmaster line. Seriously, check it out. If you want a great watch for that kind of occasion, you know, kind of dressy, you could wear it every day, but still in a formal situation, Orient Bambino, under $200 gets you a great watch. It's not, you know, a Cocktail Time or a Presage, because those are around the $500 mark or above, but you're still getting a great watch with an Orient Bambino for under $200. Jeffrey Wood says, well said. Jeffrey has great taste. Eddie says, greetings from South Africa. What's going on, South Africa? Wristwatch enthusiast. Bought a Frederic Constant Slimline. Thanks to you and Federico. Thanks for your help. Heck yeah, man. Their Slimline series is amazing. Jace, Swiss or Chinese? Both, depending on the watch. I don't think it matters where the watch comes from. I judge watches on a watch-to-watch basis. I do not care where the watch is made. I know, blasphemous. Oh my God. I wear watches that aren't Swiss-made all the time. And I even own some Chinese watches. Opinion on the Mito Multifort, really cool. The dual crown Mito Multifort is a badass watch if you can find one. Unfortunately, they're fairly scarce now, so you're going to be paying around $700 for one. Really, really cool watch. Elliot Trent says, "You monster!" I know, crazy. Leo says, opinions on Seagull. Seagull 1963 chronograph is a prominent Chinese watch that I own, and I love it. Jory, Sean says, Jory, why don't you like Timex very much? It's not that I dislike Timex. It's that their watches don't really tickle me pink. You know, not a lot of their watches really speak to me. The new Marlin reissue, really cool watch if you're into that. The Weekender, I've recommended that watch on this channel numerous times. Do it. If you like it, do it. Just because I don't talk about a watch doesn't mean I dislike it. For instance, one thing that I see a lot in the YouTube world is people will ask me my favorite. For instance, I got numerous questions about my favorite dive watch for under $500. Every time I get asked that, I say SRP 641 Baby Tuna. Love that watch. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So do you know what happens when I say that I love that watch? I say I love the Baby Tuna. I get people commenting, "Oh my God, so you hate the Orient Mako?" No, I didn't say just because I like one doesn't mean I hate the other one. For instance, when I said I made a video talking about how one of my favorite really versatile everyday pieces for under $1,000 is the Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot. Sapphire crystal, display case back, Swiss automatic movement, 100-meter water resistance rating. Just really, really, really cool, tough watch. Do you know what people commented? "You hate the Sin 556? How could you say you hate the Sin 556? Dude, I never said I hated any other watch. I just said I really like this one watch. It's not mutually exclusive. I can like multiple watches, but still have, a preference or an affinity towards one. It's really weird. Like, okay, so if someone says, "Jory, do you want a hot dog or a hamburger?" And I say, "I want a hamburger." People would be like, "Oh my God, you hate hot dogs? You're not American. You hate hot dogs?" No, I like both, but you asked me which one I want right now. I just want a freaking hamburger. I just want In-N-Out, okay? Give me a double-double. Shake Shack is really good too. Ali says, "Wait, you hate the Sin 556? No! Marissa says, "Do you collect cats?" I do. I do collect cats. Charlie Hustle says there is a video entitled "No Love for German Watches." Exactly. In that video, I talk about this phenomenon where, because I don't mention German watches on my channel all that often, people go crazy and they're like, "Oh my God, Jory hates German watches." No, I don't. It's just like, I don't currently have any German watches. I don't have an affinity towards German watches, but I don't really have an affinity towards any type of watch geographically. I just like watches. Corin Jones, so you hate dogs? Exactly. I have cats, which means I must hate dogs. No, it's not the case. Vaughn James, any recommendations for a durable yet classy watch for work? Guys, again, depending on your budget, Orient Bambino, Hamilton Jazzmaster. I'll make a video about this because it seems like a lot of people in the live stream right now are asking me about work watches. Also, what do you do for work? Maybe you need a G-Shock, depending on what you do. Nick, don't let the troll comments frustrate you. I don't. I just have fun with them. What's your favorite Jazzmaster? I like a few of them. I bought the Hamilton Jazzmaster Open Heart. I know I don't really, I'm not a huge Open Heart guys, but for some reason, when I saw that, loved it, got it. I do not regret it. Really, really cool watch. SoCal, let me see. Wait. Who wrote it? Joyo Pookie says, beard or Seiko? Beard. You know why? Because I'm not always wearing a Seiko, but I'm always wearing a beard. So you hate razors? Steven just said. Yeah. Great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for understanding what I'm trying to say. I made this live stream to thank you for 50,000 subscribers. So you know what you're doing? You're patronizing me, all right? You're talking down to me. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Okay? Compose yourself, Jordan. Corin says, I was just kidding. Dang it! Now Elliot says, so you hate Seiko? I do. Dude, oh my God, the universe would blow up if I came out with a video talking about why Seiko is the worst company in the world. Boycott Seiko. Akash says, it's funny to watch you cry. Wow. Wow. Links Outdoors. Love it when you shout. Cool! Enjoy it! Kione says, so you hate subscribers. No, I don't hate subscribers, Kione. We already established it. I buy all my subscribers, okay? They're all fake. Remember what that idiot was saying? Oh my God. I told you guys, this live stream is all fake. It's just me talking into my webcam, and I'm literally just typing in all the comments right now. You don't see what's happening on my phone, but I'm actually typing all the comments in right now. No one's here. Welcome to the Matrix. Zodiac says fake news. Patrick says, yeah, you're in the Matrix. Haiku 333 says, where's Link and Seiko? They're healthy. They're good to go. They're literally sleeping right now. I guarantee it. They are sleeping. Because you know what they do? They sleep all day. They actually have it down to a science, I think. So what they do is my cats sleep all day. And then when I am home and I'm done everything, done work, done uploading the videos, live stream, what have you, went to the gym, done jujitsu, I'm tired. All I want to do is just kick back, chill with Connie, go to sleep, hit the hay. My cats wake up and turn into demons. They turn into demons, okay? They're like, Daddy, you're home. You're ready to sleep, and now we're awake, and we want to destroy your life. That's what my cats do. So pretty much I just never sleep, and that's why I live on cold brew. Theo says, so you hate Lincoln Seiko. No, I actually do. I hate my cats. I'm just kidding. I love my cats. SoCal Entourage says, wait till you have kids. Oh my God. I know. I'm complaining now. But then, whew. Diffion says, did you sell your Alpinist? No. Okay, dude. Here's the funny thing about the Alpinist. I was making a ton of videos about my Seiko Alpinist because I love it, and I was getting a lot of questions about it. Then what ended up happening is it got discontinued, and the watch world freaked out. Okay, freaked out. So I had to make more videos about the Alpinist, talking about how people shouldn't freak out. It's still going to be around. Prices are going to fluctuate, blah, 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 blah. So you know what some people said? They said, you make too many videos about your Seiko Alpinist. So you know what I did? I stopped making videos about the Alpinist. I haven't made a single video about the Alpinist since. And then you know what happened? People write to me weekly asking me if I still own the dang thing. Of course I own it. But if I make a video about it, people will complain. And then if I don't make a video about it, people will complain. So I don't know what to do. Akash, do you think watch collecting will ever become popular with teens and young men again? I think it could be. I think it could be. I think we are only becoming more and more materialistic with the resurgence of social media. You know, people want to stunt for the gram. People want to take sick pics of them all laced up, looking cool and fresh, or whatever the kids are saying. I don't freaking know anymore. People want to look cool on Instagram and show other people that they have cool things. And accessorizing has been as big as it has ever been, and it's only getting bigger. And the more we let people look at our lives, you know, with social media, it's only becoming more and more prevalent and pervasive. People are going to want to show off even more stuff that they have. And again, let's remember, people only see what you allow them to see. I, on this channel, try to be as honest as possible. And again, that's why I made the Time Away channel. I'm going to get into the Time Away channel in a second, in a moment. But what I'm getting at is people want to accessorize. People want to show off what they have. And people are going to be buying watches. That's why Movement Watches has been selling so many watches. That's why, you know, companies like Invicta are still a thing. So what we should do as people in the watch community is we should try to educate these kids and let them know you can accessorize. And if you want to spend some money on an accessory, you know, you're going to be spending at least the cheapest Movement watch that I saw on their website is $130. So if you're going to spend that money, let's like get something that'll last you a little longer, you know? So let's just try to educate them. These kids are going to be spending money on stupid stuff anyway. They're going to be buying a cheap, and when I mean cheap, I mean like a poorly made watch anyway. So let's try to educate them so that they end up buying something that is not so terribly made. Now, what I was going to touch upon is I try to be as honest as possible with my life in this channel because, believe it or not, in person, I have met some of my viewers. You know, small world. I'm a pretty recognizable dude. I bumped into some people that I'm blessed to say are my viewers in real life. And it's a really cool thing. But there's a funny story that I've told a few times. I was at a restaurant. Someone was sitting next to me that happened to be one of my viewers. I didn't know. But the next day, I get a message on Instagram. And they're like, oh, my gosh, was this you at the restaurant? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, my God, you like, I can't believe you were at a restaurant, like where normal people go. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm a normal person. Like, I'm definitely a normal person. And with the Time Away channel, I'm hoping to share more of myself with you because, honestly, I'm a normal dude. So subscribe to Time Away. Do it. Subscribe to Time Away. James says, we're not posting until you show us proof you didn't sell the Alpinist. All right, well, I don't have it with me right now. I have my Hamilton on my wrist right now. So I'll have to go get it. Philippe says, so you're normal? I mean, I'm as normal as can be. Let's be honest. I have a few screws loose, probably. Will says, so you're saying you sold it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Looking for Leo, looking for my next Seiko watch for under $500. SRP 641. Randy says, can I wear a woman's watch like the Jazzmaster? Come on, Randy. I don't know if that's a backhanded remark to me. I don't know if you're trying to make fun of me. I wear a Jazzmaster sometimes. Okay, that's not a woman's watch. That's rude. That is mean. Rolex or Grand Seiko? I love both of them, but secretly Grand Seiko. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Normal is overrated. I agree. Doug Weedman, you have a great looking girlfriend and you're and you have an interesting taste in watches. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sean, Have a good one, bro. Do you think Timex will ever make automatic watches again? I don't know. I don't even know that much about Timex, guys. Juice Man, make a video about the Alpinist when you want to. That's great advice, dude. Thank you. Be a man and get a Vostok Amphibia. Redskin, I have a Vostok Amphibia. I know. Crazy. I hate it. I'm just kidding. Bacon Eater, take care, man. Diver for a 6.5-inch wrist. SKX 013. Got any purchases coming up? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. Luminox, a good watch. Yeah, they make some good watches. Akash is upset about something in the comment section. I have no what he's upset about. No idea what he's upset about. Your opinions on Ulysse Nardin watches? They are the expensive version of Invictas. They have really cool technology in them, really cool engineering, but they are gaudy and just kind of disgusting to me. Jose, when someone genuinely asks you for the time, do you chuckle? Yes, and I've had this happen in person a few times where someone has seen that I'm wearing a watch and they're like, "Sir, do you have the time?" And I have to like I have like that split second conflict of conscience, and I'm like, "Wait, are they like making a joke? Like, are they one of my viewers, or are they actually asking for the time?" I just tell them the time anyway, and then if they're like, "Thank you," and they walk away, then they're probably not one of my viewers. But if I tell them the time and they're like, then I'll know that they're one of my viewers. Yeah, Tenmei, I scream, "Let's get down to business." Peter Williams, how much stuff do watch brands throw at you now that you have 50,000 subscribers? I'm going to blow your minds, guys. I do get watch companies and various brands writing to me pretty much daily, and I am incredibly picky. Okay, I'm incredibly picky. I've never been. I don't have a relationship with any of the micro brands that I've reviewed. I don't get compensated for any of the micro brands I've reviewed. I've only reviewed what I've reviewed on this channel because I think it's interesting. I have companies like a ton of what do you call it, Kickstarter brands and stuff write to me, and I'm not going to put it on the channel unless I think it's interesting. And even if I think it's interesting, if I review it and I don't like it, I'm going to tell you that. Just like when I reviewed the Talk watch months ago, the finishing was bad, and I told you I didn't like how the screws were all not countersunk. What's the word? They weren't countersunk, and they were all stripped, and it was just gross on the case back. I also did the Reverie watch because I thought it was interesting. When I got it, it was all scuffed up. The minute hand was not like aligned. It was bad, and I told you guys that. Dalton Hubbs, opinion on Boulder. Great segue. Boulder is a company, a micro brand. I personally have 2 of their watches, and I love them. Nothing bad to say because I own 2 of their watches, and I'm like incredibly impressed with those watches. I judge watches on a watch-to-watch basis. I don't care where they're made. If they're made well, then I'll recommend it. Dean Spearbridger says, if I ever run into you in real life, I'll punk you by remarking, that's a nice watch. Is it an Invicta? Dude, you better not. And I kind of know what you look like, okay, from your thumbnail. So I'll be waiting for you, bro. Gremlin Cag, how many watches do you have in total? Gonna have to wait and find out, bro. Oisin says, you gotta run. All right, take care, bro. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Air says, "Hey man, you didn't invent time. You didn't invent time, but you don't just tell it. You help all of us experience it. Thank you. Keep it going." Thank you so much, man. That's a very nice comment. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to hear that. What was your first watch? I had a few swatches growing up, obviously just quartz, but my first automatic watch I got in the 90s. It was given to me by my dad. It was a Hamilton, little Hamilton automatic field watch. And yeah, I still have it. It needs a new movement. It runs, but it's losing, or it's actually gaining. It's gaining a ton of time. And the cheapest option would just be to throw in a new movement. Someone says Steven says, "I like your glasses. Do your eyes suck?" My eyes don't suck that bad. I have astigmatism, and I'm farsighted, but I'm not totally blind without them. It's just I spend a lot of time now, obviously, on the computer and on the phone doing these shows and filming and editing. So it puts less strain on my eyes to wear my glasses versus if I was to do this, I'd be kind of straining a little bit and I'd get a bad headache probably. 81 Nerf 4 says, "How's the Rolex bubble back going?" Great. Runs perfectly. Love it. Haven't worn it in a little bit. I'll wear it maybe later today. Diamondbacks, the LL Bean watch. Exactly. My LL Bean Hamilton was my first automatic. Eddie, have a good one, bro. Jace asks, Tudor? This is gonna get me a lot of hate. I'm not a big fan of Tudor. I haven't seen one that I'm interested in except the North Flag. The North Flag is probably the only Tudor that I'm like a fan of. Whenever I see people posting pictures of Tudor watches on Instagram, I rarely like them because they're not really my thing. But whenever I see a North Flag, I'm like, yes. What about the Black Bay? What about the Black Bay, man? Not impressive. 81 Nerf 4, gotta go have an exam in 2 hours. Good luck, man. Crush it. Remember to crush it. Time Teller says it's time to get down to business. Steinhardt, I made a video about homages. I'm not a big homage fan. However, as far as quality pieces, Steinhardt makes well-made watches. Leo, you look like someone who would love Invicta. Man, I don't know if you're a fan of this channel or if you're trolling me. Will Clevitt, did you ever review the Carl F. Bucher You Got Your Dad? I haven't reviewed it yet, and it's actually going into service right now. So when it comes back from service, I'm going to be reviewing it. Leo says, just trolling. Thanks, bro. Good to hear it. Passive 101. Congrats on 50K. Thank you so much, guys. Theo, Cartier Tank Solo XL automatic. Love it, but it's not going to hold value well at all. Just the thought. Try to buy it gray market because Cartier, as beautiful as they are, and as much as I love them, honestly, one of my favorite watch brands, they don't hold their value. They need to work on their pricing structure is what they need to work on. Daniel Katz came in late. Congrats from Toronto. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. John, gotta go to bed. Problems don't cause themselves tomorrow at work. Congrats on 50K. I'll take German watches as payment. Your check's in the mail, John. Jello Pookie says, are you planning to visit Latvia? You have a lot of fans here. Wow. I didn't know that. Maybe in the future. That'd be awesome, man. I'd love to do meetups. Dimebacks. Thanks for joining me, bro. Akash, why aren't watches from Cartier just considered high-end fashion watches? They are. I think I consider them that. But we also have to give them credit because Cartier was one of the first people to like make prominent watches that you wear on your wrist. So they're one of like the earliest wrist watches, period. So we have to give them credit. I mean, they did a whole lot for the watch world. Ireland, Camille, have a going, bro. Here's to 50,000 more subs. Thank you so much, man. Mark Klein, no Thursday stream with Fed. Yeah, I heard he's going he's leaving the country for now, so I guess not. But I'll do a stream on Thursday here. Belgrade, Serbia. Love your style and the fact that you keep it real. Thanks, Ivan. You got to keep it real, man. I appreciate that. Gugster. My grandfather clock looks great on a NATO. You should try it. Man, I don't even think I'm strong enough to wear that. Just kidding. Yes, I am. Worst mid. Hey, please forgive me. I have a tutor. ETA. Daniel, I'm not judging you, dude. If you like Tudor, you like Tudor. People are just asking me my opinion. I'm not a huge Tudor guy. That's like just me. Just me, bro. Akash, how much do you deadlift? Around 550 pounds. If you want to see me deadlift 500 pounds, you can go to Time Away, and I just uploaded a video about me deadlifting. Any thoughts on Damasco? One of my good friends growing up went through middle school, high school together. He's another watch guy that's pretty prominent on Instagram. And he has a Damasco, really solid watch. In German, too, I think. Jason Greaves, we need you in the UK. I'm on my way. Tucker, K12. You want to go see my deadlifts? Go. James, I'm Jory Goodman, the deadlifter. I didn't invent deadlifts. I just rip them. Grip them and rip them, bro. Zach, so just buy what you like except Invicta. Exactly. You're allowed to get whatever you want. Just no Invictus. Come on. It's simple. Dan Kessler. Hebrew Hammer. That's me. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Josh Slimmer. Thanks, bro. I didn't invent fatty boom booms. I just lift them. Dalton. Heck yeah. Woo! Grip them and rip them, baby. SSC5. Congrats, man. Thank you, bro. Congrats from Calgary. Yes, I know where Calgary is, but I've never been. Mark Klein, you patinaed the bronze watch and eggs. How's the patina now? Looking good. 24H, why not 100K? Dude, hopefully we will get to 100,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. Miguel, congrats from Spain. Thank you so much, Spain. How's the eggs? Eggs were delicious. Portugal, thank you so much, Portugal. Sports watch recommendation for $400. SRP 641. Horus Big Crown Bronze 36. Dude, anything Horus I will recommend. Shimmer and Butt. Can I have a shout out? Manchester, UK. You know what they say, man. If you're not a mank, you're a wank. Do you like negative displays on G-Shocks? Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. I understand that it's like kind of difficult to see sometimes, but that's what the backlight's for, right? Simon, always a Seiko. Be original, man. Jeez, everyone recommends Seiko. What about Shinola? Oh my god. Get out. Vidya about cars. Ciao, brother. Shinvicta. Oh my god. Thoughts on Dan Henry? Yeah, I know that Dan Henry's getting a lot of traction because it looks like a clean kind of vintage. It's not for me though. Not a huge fan of Dan Henry. Congrats on 50K from California. I'm looking for a new sub 150 watch. Steven is my first name. Okay, I made a video recently about 5 watches under $100. It was watches for college students, and all of the watches on that list are are under $100. So check that video. It's pretty recent. I think I made it a week or two ago. So check that episode out and let me know if you like any of the watches on that list. Peter Williams, did you get any hate from vegans when you posted the picture of the steak? Yeah, I did. For those of you who don't know what he's referring to, on my Instagram account at the simple consultant, _simple_consultant on Instagram. Follow me there. I post pictures sometimes of like the food I'm eating, and I eat a lot of steak. And I posted a picture of a steak last night, and people, got a few vegans writing to me telling me that meat is murder and that I'm a terrible person and that, like, it's weird. It's weird when vegans or anybody. And again, I don't hate vegans. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Do whatever you want. But it's weird when like a vegan will write to me upset that I'm eating a steak, and then they tell me to kill myself. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Like, I just don't get it. You're mad that the cow is dead. Now you want me to die? It's like, I don't know. Ali says, "Wait, you're vegan?" No, I'm not vegan. You know what I love when people are like, "I'm vegetarian, but I eat fish and chicken sometimes." It's like, no, you're not. You know what got me a lot of hate? Okay, you know what got me a lot of hate is I made an episode at the beginning of this channel, where was I think it was the Sarbo 65, a video about the Sarbo 65, and I got a Hadley Roma ostrich leather strap, and literally for like 2 sentences, I just mentioned how I've always wanted an ostrich leather strap, but I didn't know what watch would be worthy of such a luxurious strap. And people got mad in the comment section that I was glorifying like ostrich leather, that like I was being like terribly insensitive and blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, it's not that I hate ostriches. I'm sorry, I'm not vegan. I wear leather. That's another thing too. I'll see a lot of people that claim to be vegan, but they're wearing like a leather belt or something. It's like, ugh. Vidya says vegans wear movement watches. Steck, do you think bronze watches are just a fad? What I will say is it's been very prominent right now. Companies and micro brands are throwing out a lot of bronze watches at the moment. I don't know if it's a fad, because I think maybe it is a fad, like depending on your definition of fad. But here's what I'll say. A lot of bronze watches are being made right now. However, companies have been making bronze watches for a very long time. I think bronze watches are really cool, older ones and newer ones. But yes, it seems to be very common right now. So I don't know if I'd call it a fad, but it seems to be. I almost just said trend. So yeah, it's like a common trend. So I suppose maybe it is a fad. I don't know. Maybe it is kind of a fad right now. They're definitely very prominent. So depending on your definition, yeah. Shimron, what watch will you pass down to your son, daughter, or cat? um, which watch? All of mine. All of my watches will be passed down to whoever is in my family at the time of me not being here anymore. Harkonnen says, "You're very entertaining. Good job. Thanks, brother." Valen says, "The cats get all." Yeah, the cats will get all of them. Arm Charlie Mouse says, "Congrats from London." Thank you, mate. Haven't Panerai and Rolex had bronze for a while? Yeah, Panerai. Well, Panerai and Rolex, their history is actually like they're related back in time. Panerai used Rolex movements, blah 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 blah, way back when. So they're both related, and yeah, they had bronze offerings for a while. Chill up. Cats have a plan to get the watches faster. Sometimes it feels that way. Budget of $30,000. Secondhand Patek or 300 Invictas. I'm blown away. I don't even know where to begin. I feel like there are other options. Any predictions on the 2028 Seiko Tuna 50th anniversary? That's a little ways away, man. Dude, what about Ferrer's bronze crowns? Pretty cool. Here's the deal, Saved Surfer. I've actually never written to a company asking to review one of their watches. I have numerous companies writing to me like daily. Not to brag. I'm not trying to brag. But Ferrer, a lot of my viewers have been writing to me asking to get a Ferrer watch on my channel to review it. And I actually wrote to them end of last week, or middle of last week, I think. And I asked them, I was like, hey, your watches seem interesting. My viewers are interested in your watches. I'd love to get a watch to review for them and show them your piece and see what I think about it. I saw that they read the message, but they never replied. So, and I left them a link to my channel. So maybe I'm just maybe I'm not who they want to look at their watches. Maybe I'm not important enough. Maybe they just don't care about me. So yeah, Ferrer never replied to me. Peter Williams, you do a fantastic accent, by the way. I nearly pissed myself last time you did it. Oh, thank you. No, too much. It's not really an accent either. It's kind of more of an affectation. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I'm not trying to make fun of wherever anyone's from. When I go into my accents, it's more of an affectation. It's more of just something I do as a character. It's not anything. Not trying to be geographically accurate. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. Dean, do you hear rumor Seiko may be reissuing the Pogue next year? That is sick. That sounds cool. I did not know that. Probably going to be limited prospects model. Probably going to be way too expensive. See, guys, okay, Simon B. Oh, he's going to go for the Seiko. Cliche answer. Okay, I don't only, like, why am I not allowed to have a preference, guys? Just because I like Seiko. There's a lot of things I don't like about Seiko. For instance, I've complained that, like, they're doing too many limited releases. Like, I would have loved to have that new Prospex diver, but for like $5,000, like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put that money elsewhere. Not because I don't think it's an amazing watch. It has a kind of downgraded. It has the a Grand Seiko automatic movement in it. It's just not finished and decorated. Simon, I'm just trolling, man. I'm being sarcastic. Thanks, brother. Apart from everything on the part. That's true. Steve Bowden says, apart from apathy on the part of who reads the emails, they could be pretty low on the chain. That's true. Whoever's running Farrer's social media, it could be some intern, it could be some college kid, and I'm sure, you know, these companies get multiple people writing to them being like, hey, can I have a free watch? I'd love to show it on my channel. I'm not looking for a free watch. I don't even care if I keep the watch, because if I keep the watch, I'm gonna be giving it away to you guys anyway. I'm just looking to review watches for you guys, and seems like a lot of you guys were interested in some of the new Farrers. I think it was the Farrer Hudson I was getting a lot of questions about. So yeah, I wrote to them. Only company I've ever written to asking to review one of their watches. So he has a good point. It's probably just some intern that doesn't really care enough to reply. Simon Hazanov says, you are the reason I'm obsessed about Seiko. Thoughts on modern Tudor? Will they increase in value? Andrew, it depends, man. Because a lot of people, so ever since the GMT was announced, a lot of people were trying to like they're trying to flip their basic black bays and upping the price a ton. And some idiots, unfortunate souls, were buying them. It's don't buy into the hype, guys. A lot of gray market sellers were increasing the prices on their basic model black bays, all because of the GMT. Some stores were selling the GMT Tudor for like $4,700. Not worth it, guys. Airwatch, will there be a Porsche on the way? Absolutely. I promise you guys. Which Seiko diver is best for a man with small wrists? I think you can wear whatever you want. You shouldn't care about what people think about you. But if you want a smaller diver from Seiko, I think the SKX 013 is a good bet if you like how the SKXs look. B-roll, a 911? Yeah, of course. It's going to be a 911. Looking at maybe a 964. A Guards Red 964 C4 would be awesome. Love that thing. I would drive that daily. Mark Klein, get a new Rolex to review and then give it away. Yeah, that's the ticket. I would love that. Imagine if I had the ability to do that. That would be amazing. What do you think about the 998? Okay, well, I don't want this to be a Porsche rant. I got upset a year ago when they changed all the naturally aspirated engines to having forced induction. It's stupid. Like, why would you? I know it's for efficiency and like torque and everything, and it helps them out, but like, I don't want the Carrera S's to have turbos, because then like the purest Porsche is a manual naturally aspirated engine. Okay, that's the purest Porsche. We don't need to muck it up with all these forced induction technology turbos. Like, that's why you get a Porsche turbo. If you want forced induction, you get the Porsche turbo. If you don't, then you get the naturally aspirated engine. But we can rant about that on the Time Away channel. Again, guys, subscribe to Time Away. Ali, yeah, it should be naturally aspirated and air cooled. They will never go back to it being air cooled because of certain restrictions now. They need it to be air cooled. And because of these stupid restrictions now, all these companies like Mercedes and Porsche, they have to add turbos to their engines so that they can make the engines more efficient and have smaller liter sizes. Like, I would love a big, like, dude, AMG's huge naturally aspirated 6.3 liter, just awesome noise. Can't do that anymore. You got to tune it down to like 5.5 and then put turbos on it. Amazing power, great efficiency. Sometimes you just want that naturally aspirated rumble. Thoughts on the movie Deadpool 2? These are things that we need to talk about on the Time Away channel. 993 all day long. 993 is my favorite Porsche. That is my favorite Porsche. Like, that is what I think about when I think about a 911 is the 993 body. You get a turbo if you're a baller. That's not true. What you get is the 911 964 RS America. I think it's a 964, but the RS America is the true ballers Porsche. Okay. That is the sickest Porsche ever. And that's not turbo. Vostok Amphibia giveaway. I've done a Vostok Amphibia giveaway. Mustafa, hello. GT2 RS, yeah, awesome car. And I'm not upset that that car has a turbo because I think every GT2 has had a turbo. But what I don't like is the GT3s getting a turbo. That's like, no. RS, not RSA. No. The RS America is sick. My first car was a Jeep Liberty. Brad R, who combs your hair? Fire him or her. That's so weird, Brad. I was going to hire you to comb my hair. Much love from Greece. Thank you, bro. T3 answers about Porsche, refuses to answer about Deadpool. Brad R, I'm busy. Well, if you're going to complain about the problem, but you're not going to take action on the problem, then come on. Describe yourself with a watch. I'm probably like a Seiko Tuna. Like, I'm big and bulky, and the majority of people think I'm ugly, but the ones who know love me. Do you wear a watch at the gym? I do. I wear, the majority of time, it's a G-Shock DW 5600. Patrick Starkley, I'll brush your hair, but you have to pay me in watches. Sounds like a fair trade. What is people's obsession with my hair? I know I'm a hairy dude, but come on. Like, I know it is voluminous and luscious, though. So, I'm a handsome guy, let's be honest. Hairspring. Danish for Denmark. Your hair is goals. Thanks, bro. What watch is in my beard, Random Rob? Oh my god. I don't even know. I probably have a few watches up in here. They get lost all the time. Luminox or G-Shock? G-Shock, Steven. Thoughts on the Seiko Flightmaster? Greetings from the Philippines. What's going on, Philippines? Hans, I think it's a cool watch. I think it's a really cool watch. Simon doesn't think micro brands are transparent enough about how where their watches are made. I agree. Is it a Mudmaster in my beard? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, Random Rob, China is the answer. Exactly. The majority of micro brands, if not all of them, are made in Asia. But just because we have a good idea as to where certain watches are made, it'd be nice for the companies to be forthcoming with that information. Still, I've developed a love for micro brands. Yeah, I like certain micro brands. Again, I'm picky, but I don't think it matters where a watch is made. If it's a good, well-made watch, then it's a good, well-made watch. Jerome, the stream has been going on for a while. It has been going on for a while, but people have been asking for a 50,000 subscriber like Q&A stream. So this is what I'm doing. This is my thanks to you guys. I've got 50,000 subscribers, and I figured I'd spend some time celebrating it with you guys. I hope you don't mind. Is it okay? Is it okay that I'm doing this? I figured I could do a video, and I could just throw the video up and, you know, have you guys comment, or I could invest some time into having a conversation with you guys. Casey White, Illinois. What's going on, Illinois? Chris says, worth a celebration. Love the content. Heck yeah, man. Random Rob, live stream till you can't take it. Heck yeah, man. Brad, 50K. Woohoo! Thoughts on the Interstellar watch? Disgusting. But yeah, guys, this is I'm spending some time live streaming with you guys. It's been over an hour and a half, but it's because I want to. You guys are the ones that got me to 50,000. Okay, without you guys, I wouldn't be at 50,000, and I think it's much more valuable for me to spend some time actually conversing with you guys in real time. So, Devin, thanks, brother. Oris Aquas, love it. Marissa, heart face, heart face, heart face, heart face. George Bolino says, Jory, thanks again for inspiring me to get my Hamilton Field reissue. Love it. That's the one I'm wearing. One of my favorite watches. I was actually going to do a video about watches that I've been wearing a lot lately. I was going to do that today, but this live stream is now, it's probably going to go on for like 2 hours. So I might still film today. I might do the video tomorrow. I don't know yet. Matt Skembo, 50K, nice work. Thanks, brother. You've been here since the beginning. Jeffrey Wood, my sister is vegetarian, but she ate at McDonald's. Chris Hawk, do you still have your first watch? I do have my first watch. I actually made a video about it a little while ago. Blair, super chats. I haven't enabled super chats on this channel yet. I didn't. You guys got me to you guys got me to 50,000 subscribers, so I just jumped. I just jumped on here without setting it up because we don't need super chats just yet. Maybe I'll set it up tonight, and then like next live stream we can do super chats if you want. But I'm not super concerned about that. Again, guys, I've been on YouTube for about 13 months, just over a year, and I've only started live streaming like a month or two ago. I'm very new, and so when I said, guys, watch some of my older content, I didn't know what I was doing then. I still have not a huge idea what I'm doing right now. Joe Robertson. Congrats, Joe. And don't let him give you grief about the beard and hair. You wouldn't be T3 without him. I agree, man. Thank you so much, Joe. Let me see. Random Rob, killing it for 13 months in. You are what the Watch World needs. Well, thanks, man. Random Rob is also prominent here on the YouTube Watch World. Check him out. He's been with me since the beginning. Really appreciate that, dude. Sean T, am I late or the party just start? You're not really late. We're just talking. We're here celebrating. This is the 50,000 subscriber conversation Q&A. A lot of people wrote to me on Instagram asking for a Q&A at 50,000, and I didn't want to just jump on here for 20 minutes or something. I figured 50,000 people, guys. That's a lot of people in my opinion. So I figured I'd jump on here for like 2 hours, let everybody get a chance jumping in here and joining the conversation. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys. I can remember when you were 2K. Yeah, man, a lot of you have been here for a while. So I want to seriously, I want to thank you guys, because dude, this channel has given me so much focus now in life. Like I have something to wake up and again, it's a reason for me to crush it. There's no going back. There's no waking up and being down and tired and I don't know what to do today. No, I have 50,000 people that are relying on me to just dominate the day, and I'm not going to let you guys down. So I want to thank you guys so much. Shane Lewis been here since around 8,000. Thanks so much, man. Favorite microbrand watches under 500 bucks? Probably something from Boulder. I'm a big Boulder fan. You're welcome, man. Keep up the great content. Thanks, bro. I can't say your name. Can't say your name here on the live stream, or else YouTube might take down my channel. We're just gonna say Week. Thanks, Week. Shanti, say his name. I can't, bro. He just wrote, "Don't say the name, bro." I can't. I can't. Mark Bronson, how do you keep coming up with new content? Well, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. So pretty much, a lot of people keep asking me to do a state of the collection video. I do not want to do a state of the collection video right now because you guys haven't seen all of my watches individually yet. All right. So here's what's going to happen. If I do a state of the collection video, and I'm going to answer your question. Excuse me. If I do a state of the collection video, first of all, it's going to be an incredibly long video. It's going to be incredibly long to shoot. You're going to need a whole lot of table space. And then I know I'm going to get a ton of questions in the comment section being like, wait, which watch is that? 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 Do a video on this watch or that watch. And I'm fine with that. But the thing is I'd rather have individual videos about those watches specifically, so that when I do that state of the collection video and people ask, which watch is that? I can then link them, or you guys can help me link people to the video about that watch specifically. And that would and that's kind of my thought process behind that. So to answer your question, I know that was kind of a long-winded answer. How do I keep coming up with content for videos? Number one, it's very easy because I can just make videos about the watches I have in my collection personally. Number two, I spend a good amount of time on Instagram interacting with people there in the watch community. So I try to stay cutting edge, kind of relevant. Number three, I am a watch enthusiast myself. So any questions that I have personally, I bring to the channel for you guys. I try to answer them. Any questions that I would have. One of the most valuable things I think is, I think of things that I wish I knew when I started watch collecting, and I bring that to the channel. Again, a lot of the content I make now is thanks to you guys. I get people writing to me, hundreds of people daily writing to me, requesting things, giving me questions, and those video requests, those questions, I'll answer them individually, but then I realized, ding, I could make an episode about that because that one person statistically can't be the only person with that question. So bottom line, that was a long answer to a simple question, but the question is, how do I come up with content? You guys. So thank you. Blair, anyone think that your watch hobby is weird? I don't think this hobby is any more weird than any other hobby specifically. People that are into golf, it's no different. It's just a different thing. Alike, love your channel and love your beard. Thanks, bro. Is there a limit? Is there a limited on I'm going to try to translate this. Is there a limit on the number of watches you should collect, or is it limitless? There's no minimum. There's no maximum. Get what you like. You can be, I've said this before, you can be a watch enthusiast without even owning a watch. I'm a huge car guy, okay? Love cars. I'm super into F1, like Formula One history and stuff. And you can't like Formula One without loving Ferrari or being interested in Ferrari. Love the history of Ferrari. And I would consider myself an enthusiast. I don't have a Ferrari yet. It'll happen. Just wait. It'll happen. So you don't need to have a ton of watches to be a watch guy. Who do you support in F1? I was a big Alonso fan, dude. Big Fernando Alonso fan. He just made a switch. He just made the switch. Crazy. That was big news in Formula One. Spice Beans. I don't know which Luminox that is. He's asking, says, congrats on 50,000 people subscribed. Do you know if the Luminox 3051 is any good? I'm going to look it up right now. I'm not familiar with this. Oh, it's the big bezel. I'm sure it's good. I have a Luminox, and my issue with Luminox is it feels too light. Like it feels kind of like a toy. And also the bezel isn't threaded. And for a watch that's like marketed as like Special Forces, Navy SEAL, I wanted it to have a threaded crown. But Marco, you seem like a Porsche guy, not a Ferrari guy. I am a huge Porsche guy. I have a GT3 on my one of my racks right here, my shelves. I am a huge Porsche guy. I like Porsche above Ferrari for sure, but I don't think it's mutually exclusive. I think you can like both. But yeah, I've told you guys, my dream car, my like grail, is a 911 RS America in Guards Red. So Yeah, I'm a huge Porsche guy. That's weird. How'd you guys? How do I look like a Porsche guy? Is it because I'm a hipster? I'm not a hipster. Murray, congratulations on the sub milestone. Cheers. Thanks so much, guys. All 911s look the same. I don't think so. I disagree. You'll have a very similar style, but there's when you get into it, you see differences, definite differences. Especially when you get into the slant noses. The slant nose 911s look different, man. Super desirable though. Those 911s are super desirable. Mr. RCA, another 1 hour long vid. Occasionally, yeah, but dude, okay, first of all, dude, this is not a video. This is a live stream because I'm celebrating 50,000 subscribers. The average length of my videos are all around 5 minutes long. And I do that intentionally because I don't want my videos to be any longer than that. This is a celebration. My live streams, I do not count as videos. This is a little Q&A conversation thanking my viewers for 50,000 subscribers. And we're actually going to finish up here in a little bit. I'm going to stay for 2 hours. We're at 1 hour, 51 minutes. So Patrick Starkley loves the slant nose 911. Heck yeah. Are you a tech savvy person? Minimally. I edit all my videos, but it's very basic editing. I wouldn't consider myself like Geek Squad, although I might look it. I'm not that. Devin, car plus watch equals RIP wallet. Exactly. Jeep or Nissan? Well, I have both. I have a 370Z that is modified to be kind of like a little track toy. And my Jeep is just built up. I love both. I'm a huge guy. Well, yeah, I have a 2006 Jeep Rubicon currently as well. But Random Rob, yeah, Jeep Liberty was my first car. You're exactly right. Juice Man, take care of Liverpool. There are car vids on my Time Away channel, Random Rob. I'm going to do more car vids over there. Yeah, guys, we're going to finish up soon. So any last minute topics or anything, bring them up for sure. Again, I want to thank you guys so much. 50,000 is a huge milestone for me. It's not anything I could have ever anticipated for sure. I still feel very new to this, if that makes sense. I'm a bit more comfortable in front of the camera. I hope that comes across. I'm happy to see some of the same faces in the comment section of my live stream and in my videos. And like, honestly, it sounds super cheesy, super cliche. But you, my subscribers, my viewers, my commenters, I don't really see you as fans. I see you as fellow enthusiasts, and I see you as friends. Every time I make a video and I upload it, it feels like I'm having a conversation with dudes that are in the club. You know, I feel like this is our little club, it's our little gang, and I feel like it's just a little forum, that a little community that we all converse in. So yeah, feels really cool, feels very special. I feel very lucky. You know, everyone and their mothers has a YouTube channel. Not everybody has such an amazing group of people to converse with on honestly a daily basis. And yeah, you guys are incredibly special. As I said earlier, this may seem like it's my channel. It's not. This is not my channel. What makes it special is you guys. This is your channel. And I want to thank each and every one of you for it, because, again, without you guys being here, it'd be some silly dope just yelling into a camera. So I want to seriously, guys, thank you. It's huge. So thanks. Rhonda says he's going to grow his beard. Grim Reaper, celebrate 50,000 by burning a movement watch. Will you ever quit YouTube? Hope not. I'm just getting started, man. And I don't quit anything. So, yeah, this is just the beginning, and you better believe it, guys. This is seriously. You thought this was cool? Just wait. Mark Bronson, you're the best you're the best watch channel on YouTube. Keep it up. Will do, brother. Thank you. Chicken Hawk, thank you for making the content. Come across as a nice guy. Keep it up. 100,000. Congrats on 50,000. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Malcolm Mitchell, keep it up, bro. Like your style. Thank you. Brad R, 1 million. Hopefully, dude. Hopefully. That'd be nuts. Susan's Outlet. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Seriously. The number one thing to do, you got to not pay attention to how many people are following you. You got to just stay consistent and make the content. And it's not the whole, if you build it, they will come. But just be true to yourself. Make the best content you can. Make it as consistently as possible. Believe in yourself and have fun with it. And if you have fun, and if you're honest, and if you're enthusiastic about what you're doing, people will just be attracted to that. I promise you. And that's with everything you're doing. It's not just with YouTube. Whatever goal you're trying to accomplish, be consistent, be honest, be true, and don't, I almost swore, don't effing stop, okay? Never freaking stop. If I stopped when people told me to stop, I would not have 50,000 subscribers. After the first video I uploaded, I got hate immediately. People told me my bubble back was gross. People said that's not a Rolex. It looks like you found it in a gutter. People told me I was a loser. People called me a virgin. I mean, I get these comments daily, guys. I have people telling me to kill myself daily. But the thing is, if you stop when you get a little bit of resistance, then you're doing it wrong. You got to break through that. You got to not give a hoot about what anybody says. And guess what? For every one person that has something mean to say, there's a whole lot more people that have your back, and this channel is proof of that. So if you've never pissed someone off, then you're probably not standing up for anything worthwhile. So just got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And another thing I'd tell you, to anybody attempting something or starting a YouTube channel is if you something just came into my head, that one concise sentence to anybody attempting anything in life. Okay, if you're starting a YouTube channel, if you're trying to get good at something, to get good at something, you got to get comfortable at being really bad at something. And again, if you want proof of that, go ahead and look at my first videos. Terrible. So yeah, go for it. Corn Jones, what's with all the haters? Life is full of them, dude. But they don't matter. That's the thing. Who is that hateful in the watch community? It's in every community. It's in every community. It's not specific to the watch world. There's mean people everywhere, and mean people often be mean for the sake of being mean. And what's crazy is people will be mean for no real reason. They just want to do it. But people are nice And when people are nice like you guys, you're actually sincere, and it comes from a true place. And that's what makes it. But that's why you guys matter way more than the couple of idiots that I get hating on me from time to time. They don't matter. You guys matter. So, Mr. XCman 92, honestly amazing how quickly you've gained subscribers. Congrats. Thank you, dude. Mark Bronson, I'm bad at everything, so I should be pretty comfortable now. Dude, you guys see the content that I've edited and stuff, and I try to make it as presentable as possible. I'm not always on it. I'm not always, sharp. I'm not always sharp. I'm not always, upbeat, positive. I'm a normal human just like you guys. I don't know what the heck I'm doing most of the time. That's life. Life is about getting better daily. As long as you're willing to progress and put the work in and get better at whatever you're doing, as long as you're committed to being better the next day that you wake up, that's all that matters, dude. Life is about progress. So get to it, put the work in, and be okay with being bad at things, because that's life. But yeah, okay, guys, we hit the 2-hour mark, excuse me. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for 50,000. Here's to 50,000 more, right? Why don't we hit 100,000? But yeah, 50,000 people. 2-hour long live stream special, a little celebration for the 50,000 mark. I would not be here without you, and I love each and every one of you guys. And yeah, means a heck of a lot. So we're just going to keep crushing it this year. Onwards and upwards, bigger and better. Let's do it, guys. All thanks to you. So here's to you. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, here to thank you for 50,000 subscribers. I love each and every one of you. I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Have a good one, guys.